ഓം ഓം ശ്രീ ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഹരി ഓം. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാ ഗണപതിം ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാം ഉപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിः സീദസാദനം. ഓം ശ്രീ മഹാഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം നമഃ ശിവായ ഗുരവേ സച്ചിദാനന്ദമൂർത്തയേ നിഷ്പ്രപഞ്ചായ ശാന്തായ നിരാലംബായ തേജസേ. ഓം യസ്യാത്മഭൂതസ്യ ഗുരുപ്രസാദാത് അഹം വിമുക്തോസ്മി സംസാരബന്ധാത് സർവോപദേഷ്ടു ശിവാനന്ദമൂർത്തേഃ. മൃദ്വംഗ്രിയുഗ്മം പ്രണതോസ്മി നിത്യം ദയാസിന്ധും ദീനബന്ധും ശാസ്ത്രാർത്ഥബോധനപട്ടും മസ്കരീന്ദ്രവരം നൗമി ശ്രീചിദാനന്ദസദ്ഗുരും. ഓം പ്രാണിനാം ദുഃഖഹർത്താരൗ ജ്ഞാനദോ ഭുവനമുക്തയേ ശിവാനന്ദചിദാനന്ദൗ ആശ്രയേ ഗുരുസത്തമോ. ഓം ശാന്താത്മാനം പ്രണതസുലഭം സിദ്ധവിദ്യാപ്രഭാവം ഭാസ്വദ്രൂപം സുഗുണനിലയം ധ്വസ്തകർമാദിവർഗം പ്രജ്ഞാവൃത്തം നിജസമദൃശം താരതം ത്യാഗിപദ്യം സാക്ഷാത് ഈശം മമ ഗുരുവരം ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ഓം അഖണ്ഡാനന്ദസംബോധോ വന്ദനാത്യസ്യ ജായത്തെ ഗോവിന്ദം തമഹം വന്ദേ ചിദാനന്ദതനും ഗുരും. ചിദാനന്ദതനും ഗുരും. ഓം ഓം ഭദ്രം കർണേഭിः ശൃണുയാമ ദേവാः ഭദ്രം പശ്യേമാക്ഷഭിർയജത്രാः സ്ഥിരൈരംഗൈസ്തുഷ്ടുവാഗുംസസ്തനൂഭിः വ്യശേമ ദേവഹിതം ജദായുः. സ്വസ്തി ന ഇന്ദ്രോ വൃദ്ധശ്രവാः സ്വസ്തി ന പൂഷാ വിശ്വവേദാः സ്വസ്തി നസ്താക്ഷ്യോ അരിഷ്ടനേമിഃ സ്വസ്തി നോ ബൃഹസ്പതിർദദാതു. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. സോ തൃതീയ മുണ്ടക ദ്വിതീയ ഖണ്ഡഃ. സവേദയേതത് പരം ബ്രഹ്മ സവേദയേതത് പരമം ബ്രഹ്മധാമ യത്ര വിശ്വം നിഹിതം ഭാതി ശുഭ്രം ഉപാസത്തെ പുരുഷം യേ ഹി അകാമാഃ തേ ശുക്രം അതിവർത്തന്തി ധീരാഃ. കാമാന്യഃ കാമയത്തെ മന്യമാനഃ സ കാമഭിർജായത്തെ തത്ര തത്ര. പര്യാപ്തകാമസ്യ കൃതാത്മനഃ ത്വിഹൈവ സർവേ പ്രബലീയന്തി കാമാഃ. No, I will go. Telling meaning also I will say. These mantras we have seen. സവേദയേതത് പരമം ബ്രഹ്മധാമ യത്ര വിശ്വം നിഹിതം ഭാതി ശുഭ്രം ഉപാസത്തെ പുരുഷം യേ ഹി അകാമാഃ തേ ശുക്രം അതിവർത്തന്തി ധീരാഃ. So in the previous chapter, second, the Tadiya Mundaka first concluded with whosoever archayet bhuti kamaha. So the previous sloka it says yam yam logam manasa sambhivadi vishuddha sattva kamete yamscha kamane tam tam logam yadi tamscha kaman tasmadi atmajnam hi archayet bhuti kamaha. So whichever bhuti kamaha aishwarya, those who want aishwarya, those who want any benefits from here, anything, they should do upasana of the Atmajna, Brahmanishta. Realized saint, you should worship. Whatever you want, you will get it, including moksha. If you want moksha, you get moksha, otherwise other thing. That was the conclusion. So now, the next chapter is Saveda etat paramam brahmadama yatra vishwam nihitam padshupram upasade purusham ye hi akamaha te shukram adivartanti dhiraha. So, bhuti kamaha, aishwarya kamaha, if they worship the Atmajna, if they worship the realized saint, all their desires will be fulfilled. Whatever they want, they will get it. Putra, the dhana, etc., whatever you see. If the disciple, if the devotee is akamaha, yehi akamaha, purusham upasite chet. So if you are akama, you have no desire, and if you are serving, if you are doing upasana to a realized saint, te shukramadivartanti. They will not be born again. They will not be born again. So the upasana of a Mahatma, upasana of Bhagavan, Mahatma is Bhagavan only, Bhagavan. If it is for Atma Kama, you get Atma. If it is Kama Kama, Kamas will be. Kama Kama means Kama is Vastu. Kama, Vastu Kama. Whatever it is, you understand actually. So that is the next mantra. Then he says, Kamanya Kamede Manyamanaha, so Kama Bharjayade Tatra Tatra. Then he gives one. If you are Akama and worship a great Mahapurusha, then you also go beyond this. If you have Kama, you get it. That is told. Now, if you have Kama and get it, such persons, Kamanya Kamede Manyamanaha Kama Bharjayade. So you will be born to enjoy those Kamas. Suppose if you are a person, all ordinary people, they have desires in life. We also have desires in life. All the desires will not be fulfilled. So those desires are there in the mind. Okay? Those desires are your Sukshma Sharira. What is Sukshma Sharira? Mind. This is Stula Sharira. This Stula Sharira is the product of a Sukshma Sharira. The Sukshma Sharira is Mana Indriyas, Jnana Indriyas, Karma Indriyas like that. Now, Indriya is not, this is not Indriya. This is Chakshu, Akshi. Chakshu Indriya is the Devata. So, the Indriyas and the mind and the Antakarana is the Sukshma Sharira. So, when a person dies, the body only falls down. The other thing is there. So, it goes. It goes to a place where it can fulfill those desires. Usually they say Trinajalukavat, they say. Trinajaluka, you know. It's one worm is there. Huh? Not caterpillar. Caterpillar will jump. Trinajaluka means you want worm. A kida. So it will hold like this and then it will move like this. So it will catch hold of that and leave. So it see where I can hold. And then it goes. Likewise you see where I can get my desires fulfilled. So accordingly, we take the birth. So whatever desire is there, Bhagavan will fulfill. But again, there will be problem only. Whatever you want, I want to become Crorepati. You will become Crorepati, and Crorepati's problem will be there. I am a poor man, poor man's problem will be there. So, Kamanya Kamayade Manyamanaha, Kamavarjayade Tatra Tatra. Accordingly, he will be born according to that Kama. That's why I told yesterday, Yam Yam Abhismaran Bhabam Tyajatyande Kalevaram. Tam Tamevedi. Whichever Kama you wanted, according to Tam Tamevedi, accordingly you will. So then, therefore you will be born like that. If you are Paryapta Kamasya, all my desires are fulfilled. Bhagavan, I want only you. If it is there, Kritatmanaha. Ihaiva sarve praviliyante kamaha. All his kamas have entered here. The Sukshma Sharira is no more there. Sukshma Sharira is no more there. It is emptied actually. That's why at Christmas they say, empty thyself, I shall fill thee. Empty thyself and I shall fill. They say this is nowhere there in the Bible. It is there elsewhere, not in the Bible actually. So this Paramatma you will not get by study of scriptures. Nayamatma pravacharelebhyaha na medhaya na bahunashrutena yamaivesha vrunade tena lebhyaha tasyeishatma vivrunade tanum swam. This Atma, this Bhagavan, you cannot get it by study. By studying Bhagavad alone, we will get Bhagavan Sri Krishna. By staying with him, we will get Sri Krishna. So many people stayed with Bhagavan. All the Vrishnis, everybody stayed with Bhagavan. Nobody got him. They all, last moment, they had a nice drink and fought with each other and died. So, it is not available to a person who has studied scriptures, nor Dharana Shakti is there, not by hearing very much. Whether you have chosen that, whether your mind wants it. Yam yam kamayade means I want, Bhagavan means you get that kama. I want other things means you get other things only. So yamaivesha brunate tena lepyah means if your mind has chosen him, but Bhagavan will not choose you. You have to choose him. If you choose him, he naturally you choose. You have already chosen him, he will be with you. If you don't invite him, he will not come. The Kubja, you know Kubja story. What is her name? Trivakra. Three-bend. Vakra. So Bhagavan straightened her. So our mind is also Vakra. Bhagavan will straighten that. Then she says that, Kubja pulls him by. Like that, it is a pulling actually. If you pull Bhagavan, he will say, yes, I will come. Bhagavan goes there. Because she has pulled. I want you, like that. Suppose if you want him, Bhagavan, he will go. So, Yamaivesha Brunate, whosoever chooses him, Tena Lepyaha, is Asma Virunate Tanuswam. Then, Nayamatma Melahine Lepyaha, Nacha Pramadat Tapasova Pyalingadi, Yetehi Upayehi, Yatate Yastu Vidvane, Tasyesha Atma Vishade Brahmadama. Are you able to follow the Sanskrit little? Some people will follow, some people will not follow. I am Atma Balahina Nalabhyaha. A weak person, Atma Bala is not there, he will not achieve this. Pramada is there, forgetfulness is not, he will not get it. By tapas only you, pramadate tapasat. Tapaso va pyalinga. Tapas is there, alinga. Linga means sannyasa lakshana. Linga means lakshana. So sannyasa means vairagya. Tapas without vairagya. Ravana has got tapas. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, this Hiranyakashipu, they were big tapasvis. We cannot do such a tapas. But they don't want Bhagavan actually. He wants some power. I should be able to kill you. So, tapasova pyalingat. But if these things, yetehi upayehi yatate, with all these upaya, with all these practices you do, vidvane, tasyesh atma, then he will be able to achieve that. So this atma bala, non-forgetfulness, tapas, sannyas, all these things are useful provided we apply that for achieving Bhagavan. Up to that we have covered, okay? Samprapye namrusha yojnana truptaha kritatmanaha vitaragaha prasantaha te sarvagam sarvata prapya dhira yuktatmana sarvameva vishanti. Samprapya yenam samprapya, having achieved that Bhagavan, having got that Bhagavan, Rasheha, Rishis, Jnana Truptaha Santaha. They are very satisfied. Having got Bhagavan, no more interest is anything is there, no more lacking is there. This no more want is there. What do you want? If Bhagavan is there, what more you want? Jnana Truptaha, Kritatmanaha, Kritartha, Kritartha Vayam. Everything achieved. So much and Prasantaha, Vitaragaha, Prasantaha. No raga is there. Shanta, totally Shanta. Once Bhagavan is achieved, total Shanta. Internally Shanta. They Sarvagam means they enter into everything. They become everything here. They are no more single person. Then Gurudev is not a single person. Sometimes about this Sadashiva Brahmendra and others, they say, they saw him here, they saw him there also, they say. They saw him, and Sadashiva Brahmendra has got a samadhi at a place called Nerur. Nearby that only I studied in a village, the Shastra. They say his samadhi is there. And another samadhi is at Karachi, Pakistan. So at the same time he had samadhi here and samadhi there also. So they will be everywhere, like Bhagavan is everywhere. When this Narada goes to find out how Bhagavan is leading Grahastha Ashrama, how he is living. So he goes to the Rukmani's house. Then Bhagavan is, early morning he got up. He got up and he is going to, having taken bath and come and going for puja. He saw Narada Maharshi, oh, immediately he called Rukmani and did Pada Puja and everything. And we are blessed by your presence and all these things. Okay, he went to Satyabhama's house. There he was playing dice with Satyabhama. In another house he goes, he is teaching children how to make sword fight. So all these different functions, every house he is there and every house he is doing something. What is that actually? He is everywhere. So Bhagavan is everywhere, then realized saint is also everywhere. Everywhere means his body will not be everywhere. He has become one with everything. Okay. So the universal prayer, let us behold thee in all these names and forms means what? All names and forms are Bhagavan. Yomam pashyati sarvatra, sarvam cha mai pashyati. So you see everything in you and you see yourself in everything. So you look at Bhakti Bhava, I am there. Okay, I am only sitting there. I am only speaking, I am only hearing. Bhagavan only speaking, Bhagavan only hearing. All these bhavanas you see, how such a bhavana. Gurudev explains it, many times he explains it. So, te sarvagam, sarvataha prapya, sarvagam means everywhere he is there. Sarvataha, all the time. Prapya, all the time he gets in himself. So, Yomam pashyati sarvatra, sarvam cha mai pashyati is sarvataha prapya. Dhiraha, yuktatmanaha, sarvameva avishanti, they become everything. This realized saint has become everything. Wherever I see you only. Once you realize, then you need not search for God. You see God everywhere. You don't, where he is not. Now we know it intellectually, Bhagavan is everywhere, but we don't see him actually. But once you realize, you see God everywhere, where he is not. There are these Maharashtrian saints, Jnaneshwar and others. There are small stories are there. One saint was sleeping in a place. Another saint was also there. He is also the Varkari Sampradaya. He had his own concept. And another saint he never takes bath. He is lying down in some temple. So he is no acharya is there, nothing is doing like that. He was thinking and went to the temple. And he went there, he is sleeping in the temple with his leg on the Shivalinga. Shivalinga, he has put the... And then, hey, what is this you are doing? This is wrong. I said, what I am doing? Your leg is on the Shivalinga. I said, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I'm not able to move. You please move my leg, he says. So he lifted the leg and kept it some other place. There the Shivalinga is there. Then another Shivalinga came, right? Then he removed there. So wherever he is shifting, the Shivalinga also comes there. Wherever he places his leg, there is a Shivalinga. Then he understood, this man is not an ordinary person. But we cannot keep our leg on Shivalinga. Okay. But you need to do, I also do. They don't do it actually. They actually teach him a lesson actually. You cannot do that actually. We have to, within the boundaries, Maryada Palan we have to do. But for them there is no Maryada. Whatever they do is Maryada. Because to teach us only they do all these things. Otherwise they won't do. So wherever they see, they become everything. And they also see Bhagavan everywhere. Wherever they see Bhagavan. That's what is told as Pandita Samadarshinaha. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shurijaiva Shobhagecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. This is what is told here. Then Sarvameva Abhishanti, they enter into everything, then they say everything. Okay. Then this next mantra everybody knows. Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitartha Sannyasa Yogat Yataya Shuddha Sattvaha Te Brahma Lokeshu Parantaka Le Paramrta Padimuchanti Sarve. This is mantra. The other is also another mantra. Okay. That is taken. The Kram Vibhagam, that is this mantra plus that comes in the Taittiriya Aranyaka. Okay. Taittiriya Aranyaka, the same mantra is there. Plus another rik is also added. What we say, Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitartha, we chant, during Padika Puja and other thing. That mantra is taken from the Taittiriya Aranyaka. So this mantra is there also. Only this much is here, okay? Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitartha, those who know Vedanta, those study Vedanta, and knowledge is there. And what is it meaning? those who know the meaning very well, Sunishchita Arthaha, such persons, those who have understood the content of the Vedanta, Sannyasa Yogat, and having taken Sannyati, Yateha. Yateha means those Sannyasinaha, Sannyasa Yogat, Sannyasa, having taken sannyas, those who are trying to doing sadhana, Shuddha Sattvaha Santaha, their mind becomes pure. So first you study the Vedanta, understanding that, and Sannyasa Yoga means Vitaraga, without any desires, Ragadvyasha, if it is not there, and then trying to achieve Bhagavan, if you are doing that, Shuddha Sattvaha, the mind becomes pure. Shuddha Sattvaha Santaha, Te Brahmalokeshu, such people, Parantakale, Paracha Antakale cha Parantakale. Okay? In the end of in the last moment of his life. Those who have studied Vedanta, understood that and trying to achieve that, those who are trying to have Bhagavad Sakshatkara or Brahmajnana, Atmajnana, such people, when their mind becomes totally pure, in the last moment of their life, Paramrtaha Santaha Parimuchanti Sarve, Paramrtaha, Paracha Amrtacha Paramrtaha. They ultimately become realized. So Vedanta Vijnana is required, and what it means that you should understand, not the technicalities, the arguments and this and that won't work actually. Even Harsha, Sri Harsha, it did not work, he has to take later on, he closed all these things. And he became a sannyasi and tried also. So having understood the content of the Vedanta, and then having taken to the sannyasa yoga, that is kamatyaga, having all the desires, he has expelled all desires from. What is there to desire? Ultimately we want little food and water. Pipasa will be there, that God will provide. That is why Bhaikshacharyaam charantaha, it is used. Bhikshatanam kurvantaha. What is it? Vedanta vakyeshu sadaramantaha bhikshannamatrena chatushtimantaha. Tell Ashokavantak, Karunaikavantak, Kaupinavantak, Kalu Bhagyavantaha. So, Ashokavantaha, only Bhiksha, only whatever little hungry time. Gurudev also lived in Bhiksha only. So many people lived in Bhiksha. So, Parantakale Paramrtaha Sarve Parimuchanti Sarve. Then Parimuchanti means Parisamantadi Muchanti. So, they leave aside all these things and then attain that ultimate salvation. Realization they get. So, Vedanta Vijnana is required. Vedanta Vijnana is for what purpose? To keep the mind free from all desires and to keep the mind shanta. So that exercise of shanta we have to do, and unwanted desires and other things. A life committed to satya, truthfulness, brahmacharya. So this chapter fully explains about that. The last sloka of the previous chapter speaks about Gurumeva abhigacchedi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. So then it was explained about the Brahmanishta's character. So now also all the Brahmanishta's character, what is the condition of the Brahmanishta is being told. So, Pariksha lokani karmajitani brahmano nirveda vayane. Okay. Nastya kritakridena. Then, Panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. You approach. The Gita also it says like that. Tadviddi pranibadena pariprasya sevya upatekshanti te jnanam tattvadarshinaha. So that Mahatma's life character is being told. Then here also Gatah Kalaha Panchadasha Pratishta Devascha Sarve Pratidepatasu Karmani Vijnanamayascha Atma Pare Abhyaye Sarve Eki Bhavanti. So when a Mahatma leaves his body in his Samadhi, what happens, he says? Gatah Kalaha, Panchadasha Kalaha Gataha. We are all born with 15 Kalas. Bhagavan is Shodacha Kala Purushaha. Bhagavan has got one Kala extra. All these things are there, but his Aishwarya is Sampurnaha. He has no birth and death, so he has no Ajnana. So we have got Panchadasha Kala. That is why we also have the Shodashi because of this only. So, Kalaha, Panchadasha Kalaha, it comes in the Prashna Upanishad, I think. What are the Kalas like that, okay? Panchadasha Kalas, Prana, etc. Prana and other 15 things. All these Kalas have gone. Last moment, all these Kalas will go. Devascha Sarve Prati Devatasu. All the Indriyas. The Indriyas only become the Sukshma Sharira. This is Stula Sharira. The Indriyas and mind becomes the Sukshma Sharira. And Karana Sharira is Kevala Ajnana. Your Karana Sharira and my Karana Sharira same. All have got this Karana Sharira Ajnana only. Your Sukshma Sharira is your desires. My Sukshma Sharira is my desire. Okay. So my desires are my Sukshma Sharira. Your desires are your Sukshma Sharira. That is why you are like this, I am like this. Another is, dog has got its own Sukshma Sharira. So they all go to the respective places. Devascha sarve pratidevatasu. They all go to their sources. From where they have come, it goes back. Now, for example, pot is there, or gold ornaments, so many ornaments are there. Different ornaments has got different shape, different weight. But if you melt, all will become gold. So the gold ornament will go back to its source, gold. Okay. So likewise, we all come, our source is Paramatma only. So likewise, it all will go to we have to go to that Paramatma. So, but the Sukshma Sharira is in between blocking. So I used to think like this. You know, the roti making. Roti, they make the spread, and if it doesn't come properly, round shape, what will they do? Then again make it into same dough. It doesn't go to its cast. It again becomes another shape will come. Okay. Spread not properly. Then again you make it into a small one, and then again you can spread. But if you throw that roti into the earth, it will become one with earth. Okay. So the shape, the cause for the shape is the dough. The cause for the dough is earth. Okay. So we are like roti, spread roti. Proper shape is not there. So you get another shape. Sometimes so now we are the human beings. Sometimes we become ant, dog, pig, monkey. Anything can happen. Devata. But now they are going to that condition only. But if all the kalas goes away, then you become one with Brahman. Like the dough is thrown into the earth, then one day it will become one with earth. Okay? So that will be made clear next. Gatah kalaha panchadasha pratishtha devascha sarve prati devatasu. This devas means indriyas will go to their respective devatas. Karmani vijnanamayascha atma pare abhyaye sarve eki bhavanti. So all his karma etc. and atma will enter into Paramatma. So all the karma has gone into Vijnana, karma will be removed by the Jnana, and this Jivatma enters into Paramatma, Eki Bhavanti. So nothing is there. So that is why in the Brihadaranya Upanishad they say, Natasya pranaha utkramanti ihaiva pravilijante. Now our breath is there. Our breath will go to take another shape, another body if we are not realized. If you are not realized, all the sense organs will go to make another body. Okay? Sense organs means it is Sukshma Sharira. The Sukshma Sharira will take like a Trinajaluka, it will catch hold of another body. But if the Sukshma Sharira goes to the respective Devatas, then there is nothing there to give another body. Okay? Got it? Now it is like a roti dough spread. Shape only we are changing. We are not damaging, we are not removing the dough. Dough itself goes to its cause. Dough should go to the cause. Now the shape only goes to the cause. Now we are changing the shape only. No, I don't want the dough. From where you came, you ask the dough. I came from God. Go there. So it will go there. You came from God only. Bhagavan is your Father, mother, everything. Tvameva mata, pita tvameva means what actually? From him only you came, you go back to him. Why you go back to another place? So it is like this. Yatha natyaha syandamanaha samudre astam gacchandi namarupe vihaya tata vidvan namarupad vimuktaha paratparam purusham upaiti divyam yatha natyaha syandamanaha. The rivers which are flowing, they are different rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, and then Nile, Thames, Amazon, different rivers are there. All the rivers finally goes to the ocean only. Although we have got different oceans, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, there is only one ocean. There is no 5 oceans, 6 oceans like that. Is there any 6 ocean is there? Only one ocean. We call it by different names. Whether any country is there, China, India and all these things. It is only land. We have divided it, this is this room, that is that room. You only made a room. You call it given different names. Okay. Likewise, you and me, what is the difference? We call it differently, otherwise we are one. This room and that room, what is the difference? You call this lecture hall, you call this hall, by lecture hall and hall, it is only one space. This is Rishikesh, that is Haridwar. Who told you? You have kept a board, you remove the board. That is also Rishikesh. What is there? So many states were like that. Bihar has been divided, Bihar and Jharkhand. Uttar Pradesh has been divided, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand was only one. Who made the boundary? We made the boundary. Tomorrow we will make another boundary. Okay. All these things are, our intellect makes you. So, all the rivers, called by different names. Bhagirathi, Alagananda. Where is Bhagirathi and Alagananda? There is only one river is there. This is called Bhagirathi, that is called Alagananda, this is called Gomati. Only Ganga is the only river is there. Okay. So likewise, Yada Natyaha, Syandamana Natyaha. From where these rivers came, from the ocean water evaporated. It became steam, went up, then it became cloud. The cloud condensed, Mekha, then rain, Varsha, then small streams, then the river, then we call it Ganga, Yamuna, Bhagirathi, this, that and all, so many names. So they move like this. Finally they go to Ganga Sangamam. It goes to Sagara. So as the rivers move towards the Sagara, all these things, we are all moving to that. We are all moving there only. Yada nadyaha sandamanaha samudre astam gacchandi. And having reached the samudra, there is no Ganga, there is no Sindhu, there is no Brahmaputra, there is no Kaveri, there is no Godavari, there is no Krishna. Anything is there? Each river water will taste differently. But once it enters into the samudra, and you take one drop of water, this is from Ganga, this is from Kaveri, you cannot say. They all, without any distinction, they have become one. Then we went to a place where Godavari divides. One is Gautami and the other is Vasishtha. Gautami and Vasishtha enters into it. Then I was thinking, after entering into the sea, which is Gautami, this water, whether this is Gautami, this is Vasishtha, which ask what they will say. Gautami and Vasishtha has become one with Samudra. There is only Samudra is there. There is no Gautami, there is no Vasishtha. There is no Ganga, there is no Brahmaputra. Ganga divides into small estuaries. And it will all enter into small rivers. So where is the river, where is this Ganga, and where is all Samudra water only? So likewise, Yatha nadyaha syandamanaha samudre astam gacchandi nama rupe vihaya. All their nama and rupa has gone. What we know is only nama rupa. You do not know anything beyond nama rupa. Anything you know, whatever you know is only nama. Whatever you recognize only rupa. Beyond what nama and rupa, what is there we know? The whole world is within the nama rupa. So all the nama rupa will disappear when you enter there. Nama rupa is, that's why Gurudev says, let us behold thee in all these names and forms. Nama rupa is the world. So in the Prahlada Charitra, Bhagavan's avatara was there. Narasimha Bhagavan's avatara. When Bhagavan took the avatara and killed this Hiranyakashipu. And Bhagavan was very angry. He's going. And all these intestines or his blood is there, intestines are run like mala he has put, and he is walking. So one by one everybody, they were all afraid. They were standing looking like that and making prayer. Nobody has the courage to go near Bhagavan. For their sake only Bhagavan has taken avatar and killed, and they requested and went there, this is our Bhagavan, that maybe somebody, suppose if he takes us and put his into mouth, what will happen? Nobody approaches. So, but everybody was doing prayer. And Brahma, everybody did. Then finally, everybody thought what to do. What about Lakshmi? We call her, he said. Lakshmi will tell, if she comes, Bhagavan, she can pacify Bhagavan. Very good idea. So they went and called Bhagavat, went and called Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi, oh yes, I will come. So she came. She came and she saw. She had a doubt whether this is my Bhagavan or somebody else. Whether this is somebody else means which will happen. So there the prayoga, Vyasa Bhagavan's prayoga is Adrishta Ashruta Purvatvat Sa no Peyaya Shankita. You can see before the Prahlada Stuti. Adrishta Ashruta Purvatvat Sa no Peyaya Shankita Prahladam Preshayamasa Swapitre Kupitam Vibhum. 7th Skanda. Sakshat Sri Preshita Devaihi Drishtva Tanmahadat Budam Adrishta Ashruta Purvatvat Sa Nopeyaya Shankita. So Devas called. Mataji, please come and do. Yeah. Then Sakshat Sri Lakshmi Preshita Devaihi, used by the Devas. Drishtva Tanmahatat Budam. He saw. Oh, wonderful form and very ferocious. Adrishta Ashruta Purvatvat. Adrishta means what? She has not unseen. So Rupa. Ashruta means name. Shruta means name. Drishta means seen form. Adrishta Ashruta Purvatvat. Such a form she has not seen. Such a name she has heard. Sa Nopeya Jashankita. She doesn't want to go near. No, you somebody else. Then they say Prahlada. Prahladam Preshayamasa. Brahma Vastitavantige. The Brahma says, hey Prahlada, why don't you try, he said. Tata Prasamayopehi Swapitre Kupitam Prabhum. Tata means Putra. Tata means father, Tata means son. Why don't you do it, my boy? Like that. Tatedi Shanagei Rajan Mahabhagavadotmaga Upeti Bhuvikayena Nanama Vidalanjalihi. When he told like that, yes. And then he closely went and then fell flat on Bhagavan's feet. Because he does not see the Nama-rupa. He saw beyond the Nama-rupa. All others saw Nama-rupa. What is our problem? We see Nama-rupa. Okay? Our problem is Nama-rupa. So he said, Tatedi Shanagei Rajan Mahabhagavadotmaga Upetya Bhuvikayena Nanama Vitratanjalihi. Then there is a beautiful sloka. So Padamule Patitam Tamatbhagam Vilokya Deva Kripaya Pariprutaha. So Padamule Patitam Tamatbhagam. When he is lying flat at Bhagavan's feet, then he saw Bhagavan. Tears came in Bhagavan's eyes. Then Bhagavan lifted him. Uttapya Dorpam Adadatkaram Bujam Kalahi Vishrastadiya Kutobayam. So Bhagavan lifts him and places his hand on him. So it is Chakshushi Diksha, Manasika Diksha, Hastamastaka Diksha. All the Dikshas are given to Prahlada at once. In one blessing he has given all. Manasika Diksha, he thought about him. He blessed him with hand. He raised him and he saw Vilokya Deva. First he saw him. What a wonderful child. Why I say means, Nama Rupa is actually Nama Rupe Vihaya. All the Nama Rupa, when the river enters into the sea, the Rupa has gone, Nama has gone. Likewise, the saintly person, the Jivan Mukta, when he enters into that Bhagavan, that Samadhi is actually Nama Rupe Vihaya. Tada Vidvane Nama Rupat Vimuktaha Paratparam Brahm Purusham Upayiti Divyam. So he enters one with that supreme reality. Okay, I will finish this. Sayoha Vaitat Paramam Brahma Veda Brahmai Bhavati Nastya Brahmavid Kule Bhavati Tarati Shokam Tarati Papmanam Guha Grandibhyo Vimukto Amruto Bhavati Sayo Havai Tat Paramam Brahma Veda Brahmaveda Brahmaiva Bhavati. One who knows Bhagavan, he becomes Bhagavan. You cannot have Bhagavan and see. You have become Bhagavan means you have become Bhagavan. Vyasa Bhagavan, Shuka Bhagavan, Ramana Bhagavan, Bhagavan Shivananda. Why? Because they see Bhagavan means they have become Bhagavan. Ramana Bhagavan, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, Bhagavan Ramana. All are Bhagavan. Why? We are also Bhagavan only, but we have not seen him. That's why Bhagavan is not added. Otherwise, Bhagavan is Shashwata Ananda. Even now you are Bhagavan only, but we have not recognized you as Bhagavan. Because So, Yoha vai tat paramam brahma veda brahmaiva bhavati. Nasti abrahmavit kule bhavati. In such a saint's family, no other abrahmavit will not be born. So, brahmavit will be born, naturally. In that family, if anybody is there, they will also become serious spiritual seekers. Tarati shokam, tarati papmanam. See, all the shokas are gone. All papas are gone. Guha grandibhyo vimuktaha. Hridaya grandhi has been cut. Amruto bhavati. He becomes eternal. He becomes realized. Okay, it is a glorification of the realized saint. I am not going deep into this because then we will think that I am also realized. So, that realized saint become Tarati Shokam, Tarati Papman. All his Shoka has gone, all his Papa has gone. Hridaya Grandhi has been cut. Amruto Bhavati. The very same thing, Tadetat Richap Yuktam. The same thing is the mantra, Swayam. Veda says with Swayam mantra. Up to this Angiras has told to Shaunaka. Same thing the mantra says. Same mantra, this is also mantra. Now I am telling you something. Then originally I quote something. Okay? That quotation actually. Kriyavantaha shrotriyaha brahmanishtaha swayam juhvata yakarshim shraddhayantaha teshameva etam brahmavidyam vadeta shirovratam vidivad yestu chirnam. So this is Shishya Lakshana. Up to that, Acharya Lakshana has been told. Shishya Lakshana. Kriyavantaha, Shrotriyaha, Brahmanishtaha. Brahmanishtaha means Apara Brahmanishtaha. So those who are studied here, Brahmanishtaha. Brahmanishtaha need not go for any study actually. Here, Brahmanishtaha means that Veda, Brahma is Veda. Karma Brahmotbhavam Vidhi. Brahma Akshara Samudbhavam. Karma Brahmotbhavam Vidhi. Karma has come from Brahma means what? Karma Brahmotbhavam Vidhi. Brahma Akshara Samudbhavam. Karma comes from the Veda. Brahma is Veda. That Veda Brahma has come from Akshara Brahma. Okay, that here is that Brahma. Okay. Kriyavadha, those who are doing karmas. Shrotriyaha, those who have studied Shrota, Vedas. And Brahmanishtaha, those who are practicing the Vaidika Jivita. Swayam Juhvate Yakarshir Shraddhayantaha. And those who are doing that Havan. Yakarshi, there is a Yakarshi Upasana. Yakagni Upasana. So an Agni Upasana. So those who are doing the Agni Upasana, Teshameva Etam Brahma Vidyam Vadeta. To such people only you should tell this Upanishad. That means the person who wants to study this Mundaka Upanishad, he should have certain minimum qualification. What is that qualification? Normally what qualification we say in Vedanta? Viveka, what is Viveka? Atma Anatma Vivekam. That is Viveka. Okay? Atma Anatma Vivekam. What is Atma? What is Anatma? And you have to choose Atma. I want Atma. This is Atma, this is not Atma. I want this. Okay? Yamai Vesha Brunate, this is okay. Atma and Atma, Viveka means what? This is good, this is bad. But I want this. That is not Viveka. This is good, this is bad. What do you want? I want this. That is not Viveka. This is not just notion. Viveka is to Atma, Anatma, Viveka, and then choosing Atma is Viveka. So, Yamai Vesha Brunate Tena Labhya, that this Yesha. So here also like that, here say, Kriyavantaha Shrotriyaha Brahmanishtaha Swayam Juhvate Ekarshi, one brother. Normally, Brahmacharis used to do one small havan like thing. It's not, we don't call it as havan, we call it as samidhana. Small ritual they will be doing, young Brahmins will be doing this. That is otherwise called Ekarshi Vrata. When the Grihasthas do, then it is a Smarta Kriya, it's a Smarta Vrata. If it is Shrauta, it is Agnihotra. So it is Brahmacharis and others, those who do this Ekarshi Vrata, Teshamaiva Brahma Vidyam Vadeta. Otherwise, Shiro Vratam Vidhivat Yestu Chernam. And the Atharva Vedins, when they do the Upanayana Karma, they carry that fire part in their head. That is called Shiro Vratam. Shiro Vratam means they go to the teacher with fire on their head. That is called Shiro Vratam. In the Atharva Veda it is. Nowadays it is not there. They used to carry fire on their head. That's called Shiro Vratam. Now we do Mundana like that only. So those who have done Shiro Vrata are those who are doing the Ekarshi Havan and those who have studied and Brahmanishta. Those who have studied Vedas and practicing it. To them only you should teach this. Otherwise it will not be useful. That's it. Then next conclusion. Tadedat satyam rishilangiraha purovacha naitati achirna vrdo adhite namah paramarishibhyo namah paramarishibhyah yatati satyam. This Brahma Vichara, this Mundaka Upanishad, or this Paramatma, Angira Purovacha, he told, Angiras told, Angiraha Purovacha, not Angiras, Angiraha Purovacha, naitati achirna vrdo ajite. One who has not done this vrata, Shiro Vrata, that otherwise those who don't approach the Guru with in the right order, to them you don't tell, they say. You don't teach this. Somebody wants, Swamiji, I came here to study Mundaka Upanishad. Can you teach me something? I want to learn all these things. He said, you do not know much. You please go away. So that Tadedat Satyam Shirangro Puravajana, Achirna Vrata. Those who have got that Vrata, I want to study, kindly enlighten me. Normally, if you ask any question to Krishnan Swamiji, he will not answer. You have seen? I have many times asked to Krishnan Swamiji, he will not answer. He will ask me another question and keep away. And if we say some answer right or wrong, he will not say. He will ask me, he used to ask me every time then one day he told me, Swamiji Maharaj, I would like to have your darshan, he said. Then I have to go every day. Then he will ask me one question. Every day he will ask me one question. And when I give an answer, he will not say right or wrong. Swamiji, whether am I right? He will not say. One day I cried also. You don't tell me whether I am right or wrong. He did not say anything. Afterwards he told me, I was just trying to find out whether you know it or you are right only, he said. So they will not say, because whether you are genuine. Unnecessarily, why you tell all these things, you will misunderstand. So now you see, we are all sadhus. The desire to study is there. The desire to study is not there. Let me see what you are telling. Then what is the use of telling? He will not receive. It will go like this. He will understand in his own way. So, tatetat satyam rishi angiraha purovaja. Na yetati achirna vrataha adite. One who has got chirna vrata, one who has done that vrata, means tadvidya pranivadena pariprashnena seveya. A certain amount of humility. The Shastra I have to study. Bhagavan's kripa is required for me to understand. I know English, I know Sanskrit. You will not understand anything. Sanskrit knowledge will not make you understand this. In that case, everybody would have understood it. One of my friends is a very intelligent person, very thorough in Sanskrit. He will write poetry. I taught him Upanishad. No, it is not that way, he said. Then I said, you please stop your all knowledge there and hear what I say, he said. And after so many days, he said, yes, now I understand. So that knowledge will not be here. Here, the amount of humility is required. Lot of bhakti is required. Upasana is still required for understanding Shastras. Bhagavan's Karunya is required to understanding Shastras. Otherwise, Vagvaigari, Shabdajari, Shastra, Vyakhyana Kuchalagari, Bhuktaye, natu Bhuktaye. It is only for Bhukti and not for Mukti. So it is Namah Paramarishibhyo, Namah Paramarishibhyaha. This is what I have used in the Sarvabhuta Heterataha, in the dedication, that preface dedication, I have used these words. Namah Paramarishibhyo, Namah Paramarishibhyaha. You remember? Namah Paramarishibhyo. Let the blessings of all Rishis, Rishi Parampara of this holy land, Bharatavarsha, right from Narayana Bhagavan to Shivananda Bhagavan, all their kripa be upon us, so that this knowledge becomes part and parcel of our personality. So on this 1st January of 2021, on this New Year day, it was a great blessing to share this with you. And with this the Mundaka Upanishad is over, and we will conclude with the Shanti Patha. Okay? Bhadram karne vishrunayama devaha Bhadram pasye makshabhiryajatra Sthirairangai stuttuvagam sattanubihi Vyashema devahitam jadayuhu Swasti na indro vrdashravaha Swasti na pusha vishwavedaha Swasti nastarsho arishtanemihi Swasti no brihaspadir dadatu Om Shanti 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 Hari Om